And many jurors may think to their mind, oh, it's all about money. But no, it's you as a trial attorney, you have to break it down to day-to-day life. How has this affected day-to-day life? And if you do a great job and put the jurors in the shoes of the victim without telling them to put themselves in the shoes of the victim,
golden rule,
and have them walk through their day-to-day life, that in itself will lead to the accountability and the money part. And not many do that. You see they get up and they talk, but and last time we talked about emotions, and you don't want to try to emotions, but you have to move the jury with the struggles that this person feels. For me, if I see a loved one in pain and where my father or my mom is grabbing my arm to get up because of a result of an accident, you got to kind of flush that out, or they're screaming and it's your dad that's hurting and you can't do anything about, what happened to him.
And I think something that separates the good from the great is the work that's done in advance to, one, discover that story, and then two, to plan in a way where that story comes out not scripted, but genuine, and in a way that really kind of exemplifies what your client has experienced.
And I often say on this podcast that to be a great trial attorney, you got to be a great human, because you can connect with other great humans, and you can connect with the jury where they feel it. But before the jury, it's actually the client you have to connect with. They have to put their guard down. They have to trust you. They have to be vulnerable with you. So their story kind of sinks in and it becomes part of your story that you're going to relay to the jury.
And for them to invite us in and trust us to walk into that courtroom and tell their story. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Like that's why this is such cool work and meaningful work. Right. It's incredibly meaningful. So that's why anyone asks, hey, you want to be a lawyer? I'm like, or what's it like being a lawyer? I say, I love it. This is not a job to me.
Thank you for listening to this episode of RVA Trial Lawyers, Virginia's trial lawyer podcast. For more episodes, check out rvatriallawyers.com. If you enjoyed the podcast, we would greatly appreciate it if you subscribed and left us a review. Doing so will help others find us. And if we can ever assist you, do not hesitate to reach out to us. We are here to help. Thanks again for listening. We appreciate you, and we're grateful for the important work that you do.